have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes will get the first crack on offense today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Penn State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Higgins. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. That's a design quarterback keeper. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And that run produces a decent gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Higgins. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. And the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And there's the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's third down for the offense. QB keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the game is now tied.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
To throw, it's Higgins. Defense is coming after him. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Second down, looking to throw it. The short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Higgins. It's a quick grab. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The RPO caught to the right. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He keeps it on the design run. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Wants to throw it. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. Here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed in that play.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Max through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. It'll be smoother right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Jet sweep call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Sims. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looking to pass. It's Higgins. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, but roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.